That's the only way we're going to get back in this fight. We got to fight this guy. You hear me? You got the doggy. Smack. Okay, baby. Give me.
All right, here's early in the round when Toney had some of his best flurries. Landed that right hand after he slipped Nunn's punch. Square on the jaw. Here's later on, towards the end of the round. Nunn landing 3-4 punches. This is after he had Toney backed up from that body shot. There goes Nunn, start talking. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. He's talking to him and throwing the punches out. You can read his lips. Of course, that's not the first time I've heard Michael Nunn say that.
Punches through 7 rounds. Nunn's thrown a few more, but connected percentage with a lot more.
54% to 31 on the CompuBox.
As we start the 8th round.
Well, Nunn calling his own timeout there to wipe his feet. Toney obliged him for a second, said, what the heck am I doing? And jumped right back into the fight.
Right. Referee didn't call a time.
Nope. Goes back to that old saying, protect yourself at all times. And that bell rings.
That's right. Toney.
Mike Nunn turned into a right-handed stance. Why he'd do that, I wouldn't know. He's been so successful in this southpaw stance. He turned right-handed and caught a good right hand off his chin from Toney. Toney pressing a little bit more here. He landed a good right hand to the belly and then kind of double him over for a second.
Left to the side from Toney. Now head up against the ropes and over the top. And Nunn taking it from Toney. Acting like his idol of years gone by, Muhammad Ali. Couple short left to the head, the right to the body as well. Toney with the right uppercut. Final minute of the 8th round, some good action. Toney landing in a couple of rolls and the left hand. Toney's had his moments, he just hasn't been able to follow them up. And Toney lands a good right hand again. For James Toney.
Nunn yanked him by the hand and spun him and hit him at the same time.
And now Toney ducking away from the punches. Toney with another right hand. Nunn's walked into a couple of those, Joe.
Yeah, this is definitely his best round. He's landed his hardest shots in this round.
Yeah, good round for James Toney here in the 8th.
Well, you got to give James a lot of credit. He is James Toney a lot of credit. He's been consistent.
Get the heck off of there.
And it's finally paying off for him.
All right, let's see how Cindy Barton has it through 8. Cindy?
Well, as you can see, I have Nunn winning 79-73 to Toney. Round 5, Nunn was landing some devastating headshots, and round 6 was a give-and-take round. Nunn still decisively won. And round 8, I gave for Toney. I thought that was a real clear-cut round for him.
I think Joe and I would agree with you right there, Cindy.
Stop falling in.
Total punches in that 8th round. You can see the percentages were even, and Toney threw more punches. So that bears out the way we all thought it should be scored.
Here's Nunn when he was laying up against the ropes. Something he likes to do to let a man wear himself out, but look at this.
How far back have you seen a guy lean over the ropes?
Well, those ropes are awful loose, and that really aids Michael Nunn.
9th round. Let's see if Toney can follow up the good round he had in the 8th.
Well, the CompuBox has Toney landing 51% to Nunn's 32% of power shots in that 8th round.
Yeah. But he's so far behind, apparently, in the scorecards. He's got to keep it going. What he started in the 8th.
He's going to have to keep it going, and to catch up to Nunn, he's going to have to hurt him. He's going to have to knock him down. He's going to have to get back in this fight by hurting Michael Nunn.
Well, Toney connected. He pushed Nunn back. It's Toney chasing Nunn. And Nunn not able to land as many jabs as he did earlier. Although he does there.
Toney kind of leaning away and riding those jabs out. He's really not walking into solid jabs. He's got a little hip to what Nunn's doing. He's trying to move that head and shoulders a little bit more now. But he's still not getting close enough to hit Nunn with the body or head. There he goes.
Although he did there.
Right.
And again with a right. Toney connecting with a right. And Toney going after Nunn here. But can he keep it going here? Nunn looking over towards his corner is caught with an uppercut. And another right from Toney. Nunn coming back, landing. And Nunn trying to make a comeback here in the 9th round. And the crowd's behind him. But a strong start to the round. And here goes Toney after him again.
Toney's taking some shots that guys like Donald Curry, Callan Bay, and a lot of other top-notch middleweights haven't been able to take.
Toney's showing something in the latter rounds here.
He sure has. Boy.
And Toney after him again. Toney with a strong right. And catches him with a glancing left as Nunn falls back. Exciting 9th round. And the right hand from Toney. Oh, strong right from the challenger. Oh, he goes after Nunn again. What another big round from James Toney.
What a brave performance by James Toney.
Toney has some fans with him who have come from Michigan, and they're on their feet right now.
You can put this guy on his back. You can put this guy on the back if you put some punches together like that. If you put him on his back, if you put your punches together.
Let's go back to a couple of replays here. Toney on the inside, probably having his best time of the round right here. Uppercut, right hand. Misses with the left hook. On top with the right. Missing with the last few punches there, but definitely flurrying. And he had other moments in that round where he landed some great shots on Nunn, especially after taking a few shots of his own. Here comes Nunn now. Body to head with the hook. Toney misses with the counter. Nunn going back out with the jab. Uppercut, hook, uppercut, left hand. Toney also riding a lot of punches out here. But there were a lot of punches during that round that they both landed solidly.
And Nunn comes right after him to start the 10th. Angelo Dundee was telling him you can put this guy on his back. Well, that remains to be seen. Two very strong rounds put together by the challenger. And Toney gets a right hand in there.
Toney with that left uppercut.
Toney comes back with the right.
He's surprising. He looks like he's almost fading in a way, and then he comes back. It looks like he's playing possum at times. James Toney comes back and
looks
throws
like
some hard
he's
shots.
setting the tempo here in this round.
Well,
Right hand from Toney, and another one, but that was a glancing blow. And he's got Nunn on the run here.
well, he's definitely got Nunn's respect because Nunn's retreating, but yet he does that every so often in the rounds and comes back hard himself.
In your history with Nunn, have you seen a challenger piece together the couple of rounds that Toney has done here?
Well, I'll tell you, not after taking as much punishment as James Toney took early and coming back this strong. This is truly an amazing fighter, James Toney, and deserves a lot of credit. Punches like that I've seen guys go out with. James Toney belongs in the top echelon of the middleweight division with this performance tonight.
Final minute of the 10th round. Not many people thought it would go this far, Joe.
A lot of people thought Toney was in over his head. And he might be as far as the scorecards are concerned, but as far as heart and courage and talent, he's right up there.
And the last few rounds have been his. Connects with another left hand. From Toney.
Toney's got a lot of starch left on his right hand.
Nunn sneaks a left in there. 10 seconds to go in the 10th round.
Toney's really landed some real hard shots.
And another one. Another right hand from Toney as the round comes to a close.
Wow.
How you feeling?
I'll tell you what, they're not going to call Michael Nunn born anymore after this.
We're running out of rounds. We got the dog this bad. We got to go out there and fight him all night, the rest of the way. We can't give up nothing else. We need every round.
Now, Mike, you only got 6 minutes, son. Don't be sloppy on me. And don't go reaching. Get these eyes out. And don't go reaching. I don't want you reaching. I want you pop, pop, move over. Move to your right. See, the guy's trying to step on your feet, right? Okay. Let's go. You're too small for this guy. Mouthpiece. I got it. There we go. Pop, pop, baby, move over.
How about the conditioning of James Toney? He's been using some of that high-tech conditioning that Evander Holyfield used.
It's definitely paid off for him, the high-tech training that he's been through, because he's taken such a pounding in the early rounds. For him to be this strong late is a testament to that training.
I think more people will go to that kind of style, perhaps. Here we are in the 11th round. Toney's come on strong in the 8th and 9th. Had a good 10th as well. You know, it wouldn't be popular, but strategically it would be in Nunn's behalf to dance away for a couple of rounds, so not trying to mix it up with Toney.
Well, that's what Dundee wants him to do. He says he wants him to pop, pop, move. He says you're too smart for this guy. Don't reach for him. Don't get caught by stupid punches like you did with those counter right hands, because he was reaching with his left. Toney really teeing off on that.
And Toney swings and misses, and both of them on the ropes. Toney nearly went flying over.
Toney's got a high ratio of knockouts in his 20-some-odd fights, and Michael Nunn's proven he can take a great shot because he's got him.
Pushes Nunn into the ropes.
Well, just as I said, he took a great shot. He got hit with a great right hand and went reeling back.